wow, that is really smooth. Yo, it's like, ooh, brushstroke or something? Dang. What is this art style called? It's beautiful. It's immediately left my brain. Who are you?
Has always been so. Life abides no reason.
Ooh, hi.
Men are born by their own consent.
Okay.
Death
Okay, nice
abides
glasses.
no
Oh
reason,
crap, okay, this is that. All
for
right.
it cannot be defied,
Oh,
even by those who see it
I was
coming.
gonna say, like, oh, the cubes. Okay.
Time abides no reason,
All right.
for it deprives us all equally.
Oh, that's
Yet
nice.
brooks not a second to be reclaimed. Space abides no
Your
reason.
space. Okay. Ah. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
The ruler of space stopped the golden-haired twin travelers and mercilessly tore them apart.
Okay. Yeah? Was that forbidden knowledge? Oh, maybe. Okay. Pardon you? Set the tone. Hi, Death. Wow, that's what you look like.
No, this looks more like Rhine-daughter's doing.
What?
Please don't litter other people's spaces with your bizarre creations.
Oh. Oh. Time?
Unsurprisingly, all life here has been rendered unstable, tainted by the ruler of space. I have seen enough to know that repeating this experiment would be fruitless.
Oh.
You seem to wield my power as if it were nothing but a plaything for your amusement. Although merging with you has stripped me of agency,
Oh.
I shall still continue to voice my disapproval. My dear Rhine-daughter.
You have my respect, Nibirius. Your nagging is one of the only things that can get under my skin.
What's happening? Okay.
And you, Istaroth, why did you bestow history upon them?
Okay.
I had to find some way to pass the time, did I not? After all, it's clear that Asmodee is not here.
Well, perhaps you could share your input a little earlier next time. But you're right. There's no trace of Asmodee here. Where has she gone?
Good question, isn't it?
Anyway, it's time I put this space out of its misery.
Oh, just the whole thing, huh? Wow, that's... You guys get along? You guys meet up often? The entire thing was a little subdimension. That's a lot of them. Okay.
These meetings are just a formality. Does it really matter that only 3 of us are here?
I, for one, think that we should find her. Since the heavenly principles cast us as shades, not one of us has ever missed a meeting.
So why is space missing?
She just switched sides.
What?
Finding her would do more harm than good.
Who's...
Now there's an interesting idea. Better
I like
than
how that
being
little...
devoured.
Just switched sides? You make it sound like such a trivial affair. We are shades, shadows of the heavenly principles.
That's
It's
nice.
unthinkable. Unless she loves her new master more than her own self.
Renova, do you know that you're being watched?
By whom? Whose gaze could pierce this far?
Not us. No, we're not here. Don't mind us. Oh! Oh!
I remember those eyes. It was just before I placed the curse of immortality.
Someone's got a grudge. Woo! Oh, that looks gorgeous. I don't even know what to say, guys.
Ah, yes. He's an old acquaintance of mine.
Oh,
Is
nice.
that working for the Tsaritsa has helped him let go of his past obsessions.
The Cryo Archon. With her paltry powers, she dares set her gaze on the heavenly principles.
Uh-oh.
The heavenly principles have yet to awaken. If I were her, I wouldn't pass on that opportunity either.
They're asleep? Yeah, no. I think we knew that.
My
I
dear
didn't
royal
remember.
daughter,
Maybe? I don't know.
You know, I cannot allow you to think that way.
It was purely hypothetical, Nibirius.
For lack of a direct order, I say it's time we intervened.
Uh-oh.
Of course, to the extent permitted by the rules.
Ah, crap. We're so dead. We're like 1,000,000 times dead. Oh, baby. Okay.
The gaze of the gods has always been considered a blessing.
Interesting.
Hence the origin and meaning of visions. People have always yearned for the gaze of the gods. And yet...
Wow,
it is
these
said that when
areas.
mortals
Gorgeous,
look directly
dude.
upon the gods, they invite their wrath
I love
and
that.
retribution.
You know, it's interesting. In this, he's referring to them as the
And what
gods.
of it?
And not...
Lives will be lost. A nation brought to ruins. So
Dude.
be it. It has nothing.
Ooh, is that
I
the merchant
have
town?
endured
Sick.
Before. I already know the price of gazing upon the gods. So tell me, what is the price of killing a god? The god stays silent, as if the thought had never once crossed his mind. To all those who dare not look up to the heavens, Her Majesty the Tsaritsa says this. Behold. Even the gods have their limits.
We're closing in! Oh, we're closing right in. Oh, we're not done yet, though. Please, come on. This has got to be a tease, right? To something
Inspection
new.
over. Return to your
What's this
post.
guy? He's one of the 3 we keep seeing.
Make sure the Frostmoon Scions
Tell me
don't
they're
pose a
playable.
threat.
That would be great. That'd be so sick. Or just characters we
Per
just
the
get to
Pale
know.
Star Edict, we are to retrieve the damselette from Nod Cry, whatever it takes.
Well, okay, that's our. Is that our big character? Is that them? That's the angel. Wait, what? Isn't that the one that usually sings the lullabies? I don't remember.
Per the Pale Star Edict,
Yeah.
we are to retrieve the damselette
Oh,
from
the
Nod
hair,
Cry,
maybe.
whatever it takes.
That looks like her silhouette. We've seen her like twice, once.
Dude,
I don't even know.
is she playable?
Maybe. She's at least going to be important, unless it's like the one time of the Doctor burning the world tree. That never happened.
I
Unless
don't
we're
know.
getting another moment like that.
No, people rumor, the theory is that's still going to happen, him trying to burn the tree. I think that's still a plot point in play, but that's a future thing.
Very future thing.
Okay, wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. And there's a lot of names that were flying around, and I knew half of them, and the others I had no clue. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Sorry, that was a lot.
Can we talk? Okay, I know this was not the focus of the trailer. It was only a segment. The areas.
Gorgeous.
Nod Cry
Very
is
gorgeous.
right up my alley, and maybe a few of you will understand what I mean when what I'm about to. English has failed me.
Huh?
You guys will know what I mean. It gives me northern vibes. And I'm so here for that. If you ever played World of Warcraft, the Wrath of the Lich King, it gives me those kind of vibes, and I am here for that. I am so freaking excited for this next bit. I cannot wait to see where the story is going. Because so clearly what we just saw there is going to probably be a bit of Nodcry's story, like some of the stuff there, but then also it's going to probably go into the next chapter as well, because that felt very endgame, a lot of that.
We are in the end game.
I mean end game, like the super
we are there. We are there.
I can't, I don't.
There's Nodcry, and then there's Snezhnaya, and that's that's kind of it.
I guess I should rephrase. I am assuming that not all three of those characters will be playable in this expansion. We will probably not see them until the very, very end.
Well,
which would be
maybe
like,
the end of Nodcry, considering that they're
maybe we'll get one. Would we? I don't know. They're supposedly
not playable. We're going to see them. They're going to do stuff.
Okay. Yeah, no, I could see that. I could definitely see that. Oh, dude, I am wondering where the flip this is going.
Well, then when we got Skirk recently, and I thought she was going to be near the end, so.
That's fair, yeah, so maybe we get one. But if they're considered, now, are the shades, when the guy was talking about the gods, was he referring to the heavenly bodies or the heavenly principles? Sorry, heavenly principles. Or was he referring to the shades? Are the shades also in that? Or, well, no, because he looked up at he said he looked up at the gods, and it was the death girl. So it was Renova.
It's interesting that every time he's talked about that through all that, and like, we're taking the authority of the gods from that one really cool trailer from ages ago. He was referring to them and not the Archons.
So my question is now,
is he a baddie?
No, not necessarily that. I mean, that maybe. I kind of hope the main guy of the Fatui is actually playable personally. Dude's cool, so don't know if he's a cool guy, but his design is cool and his voice is cool. So I mean, that's all I'm going by.
We may be working together.
Maybe we'll meet him. In the next bit. Maybe.
Who knows? I kind of want to meet and work with the 3 Fatui people we keep seeing. We didn't see the third one in this trailer, but we saw 2 of them. The fire guy and the electro girl.
So I wonder if we're gonna get a kind of 3-way split when it comes to factions. So the space girl has joined someone else, and she serves someone else potentially now. At least that's what they were alluding to. And then we had the 3, and the 3 work for the Heavenly Principles, which as far as we know are probably not the good guys.
And Rhyndaughtr merged herself with one of them.
And
Rhyndaughtr sounds so familiar.
Rhyndaughtr, isn't she one of the Hexenzirkel girls?
Okay, she is.
I don't remember. I know Rhyndaughtr is a name we've known.
That's a name we've heard before.
Can you guys update us on that? Is Rhyndaughtr a Hexenzirkel girl?
I'm going to assume yes, because if anyone is crazy enough
is Rhyndaughtr is Albedo's mom, right? Or creator? Wasn't that Rhyndaughtr?
Oh,
because Rhyndaughtr was one of the original people that got that were the sinners, right? Am I mixing Genshin lore up? I don't remember. There's so much to Genshin's lore. I don't remember.
That sounds right. If that's the case, that's actually a way bigger deal than I originally thought it was.
I think that's what that was, but I don't know.
Which would make sense because she made simulated life in that little cube.
Actually, I wasn't paying attention.
All the cubes? Not all because we're in that one screenshot, you see a ton of them. So are all of them capable of hosting subdimensions? What are you looking at?
I wanted to see if she looked like Albedo. I mean, I can kind of see the argument, but like, she's very different.
Different body. That's not hers.
That's true.
She merged herself with Rhyndaughtr, so if anything, it'd be more of the eyeball, less of the whole body.
Interesting.
Because of that one shot that we saw, it looked mostly that minus maybe the golden hair. I don't remember.
I wanted to point something out. Even though I don't play Impact 3rd, I have definitely seen a lot of the characters' designs. Renova's hair is very similar to a girl from Impact 3rd, I'm pretty sure, which I find that fun.
I've not played Impact 3rd, so I don't know.
I just wanted to point that out. I thought that was kind of cool. I think that's what's going on there. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys who do play Impact 3rd, all y'all. But yeah, no, this overall was a massive lore bomb, and I probably will not digest it fully until I've watched it 3 more times.
And then watch someone explain it to me.
I don't know. I may not go that far. I kind of want the mystery. I want the intrigue, because The lore is there, and that's what Nodcry is about. It's going to be about the diving in. But yeah, no, I'm sure there's going to be plenty.
But as someone that has not read every item description, nor read every book or document, gonna need someone to explain it in dumb language to me.
Go for it, dude.
In Razor speak.
Yeah, if that's what you want to do, you do it. Do it. Yeah, no, this looks great. I'm excited. I am super excited to see our our character teasers that should be coming hopefully in the next month or so. Probably get it near the midpoint or end of the next patch, I would assume.
Very exciting.
I'm so hyped to see some of the new characters because that's what I thought this trailer was, but this was something else. Holy crap.
It's a little bigger than that.
So I guess with that, ladies and gentlemen, this is the part of the video where we ask you, what did you guys think of it? And what are you guys speculating, theory crafting about this video? Has this unveiled some things that we didn't know before? Because I do not know the extensive lore of Genshin. I play Genshin. I play it more, I wouldn't call myself casual, but when it comes to the lore, I would say I'm very casual when it comes to the lore. I do not know all the things. So please break it down to us. Who are they? What is going on? Break it down. I know Renova's something to do with death. She's like the death, something of death. I know that from the end of Natland.
Well, I mean, yeah.
So I know that part, but I don't know anything else.
It's also my first time hearing that space is missing, unless they've talked about that.
I don't think we knew space was missing. Well, the only time we've known we didn't even know she was space, to be fair. Maybe you guys did. I didn't know the girl who threw cubes at us was space.
And it's very interesting that in the story it depicted her tearing us apart, literally, like separating us. But she didn't kill us. She spared us.
Yeah.
Why? Does that have something to do with the fact that why she's missing now? How long were we out of it?
Could she? No.
Because our sibling referred to us being in our pod, right?
Could she be working with Alice? Maybe? Is that too far of a stretch?
I think that may be.
It depends. We still are theory crafting. At least I'm theory crafting if Alice is a descender or not. We don't really know. So I haven't watched any lore videos. So for anyone going like, where did you get that? I don't know. That's just been something I've been thinking about for years now.
If anything, I feel like it would be someone more on the scale of Skirk's master. Someone like that.
Oh, what was that? Crap, his name's left me. Something
it's gotta be someone at least semi on the same scale as the Heavenly Principles.
Maybe, yeah. So I wonder if space is, like you said, space spared us. Maybe space isn't bad? Maybe?
We don't know. She didn't kill us.
I'm assuming Renova may join us by the end, because from what we heard about Renova in Natland is that she used to kind of be considered you'd probably consider her good. Then the Heavenly Principles, I think, got upset at her. Remind me if I'm wrong. It's been a few months since we've played Act 5 of Natland, but then I think they got mad, and then she had to curse all of Ganria, or something like that.
Well, there's sleepy time, and she's wanting to act, so, yeah, that's...
Maybe.
I mean, she's saying it herself. So, that'll be good.
I'm excited to see where this goes. Okay, with that, I think that's been our reaction, unless there's anything Dana wants to add.
Nope. I think I said everything I wanted to. Other than that beginning was extremely gorgeous. Who did that?
Oh,
I'm really curious if any of you know what, either the main director for that little bit, unless it's in the
I was about to say,
video.
I think we all know it's in-house. It's miHoYo in-house.
But they have a ton of in-house people with a ton of interesting and unique styles. So, just curious.
Yeah, I don't know at all. Well, I guess with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining us to watch this video along with us. I hope your day or night is going amazing wherever you are in the world. And I guess with that,
we'll see you on the next one.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.